One less problem without you. 707 on Channel 95.7. Connie Curtis. 67 degrees now, 78 and sunshine today.
So you were away for the entire week last week on vacation, right?
No, I actually got back on Thursday.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. So how did your lawn look on Thursday when you got back?
Green and long.
Mine was like a jungle.
Still hasn't been mowed.
Oh, no.
No, it's super long.
Why
right
not?
Now. Well,
it's a good question.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Dan wanted to go 2 weeks without mowing it. He wasn't in the mood.
Maybe because it's fall.
He gets very hot when he mows the lawn.
So hot.
He hates it.
I was noticing how much I sweat mowing the lawn.
Yeah?
And I don't know if it's just because I'm not in shape or if it's because it's so hot, but I don't notice the other
it's so
neighbors.
humid, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't notice the other neighbors being so hot and so sweaty.
Oh, are you right up in their face looking?
No, but I feel like you could definitely see that I am wet, and just looking at me. Like yesterday, Kate and I played some tennis, and my shirt was soaked through. I mean, I was like the biggest loser, wet. That's what I looked like just drenched.
Because it's so humid right now.
Just dripping and not even fun.
It really sucks.
Luckily, we're in here in the AC.
Thank
right?
God.
Oh, because if we didn't have it, can you imagine?
It would be a bad day.
If we worked in Mumbai, can you imagine that?
Don't they have air conditioning in Mumbai?
I don't feel like they do.
I think they do.
Okay, well, say.
I mean, maybe not if we were standing outside.
Well, and they don't have that here.
Right.
The
right.
outside air conditioning.
We should invent that.
What are you trying to do? Cool off the outside?
Yes, I am, Dad.
Yes, Dad.
Seriously. We should invent outside air conditioning.
That would be brilliant. And we would be gajillionaires.
You just wear a little suit. Hey, I've got my AC suit.
Like a space suit.
Exactly.
I
And a
always
fan.
thought if you domed an area, you could have AC in the area.
Well, because heat rises, right?
Yeah, so you just domed it off.
But then you wouldn't technically be outside. That's what a house is for.
You'd be inside the dome.
Right.
Right. So you don't want to. Being in a dome doesn't count as being outside. It's got to be actual outside. So Mumbai has air conditioning.
Yeah.
Where is Mumbai?
I mean, I believe.
I thought it was Mumbai.
Okay, and that's Mumbai. That's a city in India,
Tomato.
I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like it is too.
And they and you're saying that they have.
I believe.
Okay. Well, what if it was a city?
Isn't that where the girls went on Sex in the City too, Amanda?
No.
Where were they then?
Dubai.
Oh,
yes.
Which
Close.
They have air conditioning there too.
Oh, my
yes,
goodness.
Mumbai is in India.
I met somebody who works in Dubai, and this is the super hot place that they went in Sex in the City to.
Yes.
She is a teacher there, okay? So she teaches, and
Where did you meet her?
she went to high school with Katie. I met her at the high school reunion.
Okay.
Okay, so she's at the high school reunion, and I'm talking to her, and I'm like, well, what do you do? And she says, I'm a teacher in Dubai. And of course, you have to
Wow.
follow. And I'm like, a teacher in Dubai? What do you teach there? She teaches English. It's like, okay, well, that's pretty cool. And I said, what are you doing back here? It's got to be expensive. And she leaves every summer because it is too hot.
Yeah.
I said, well, they have beaches because I've seen the little fingers, in Dubai. You see the fingers that they made, and it's a big beach.
Right.
And she said, yeah, the beaches close at 9 a.m.
Because it's so hot.
because it's too hot. You would die. Can you imagine if you had to go to the beach before 9 a.m.?
You gotta go at
That's
midnight.
crazy.
And you have to leave. Yeah, the
'Cause it's
beaches
too hot?
Beaches are closed. So she said everyone leaves Dubai in the summer. And then as she was talking to me about it, she's like, it's just like here in the winter. And I was like, no one leaves.
We can't
here.
leave.
You can leave.
No
you
one
can
leaves.
live.
And she said, well, people leave and they go to Arizona. I said, yes, but they don't have to. They don't close
Well,
the
and they're
beach.
90.
90-years go to
I
Arizona.
mean, not necessarily.
Other than that-
if they were lucky enough to retire in like their 60s, then that's when they go to Arizona. When they
Right.
retire.
You don't just go. You can't have a job.
But people who are still working and keeping the economy going,
Yes.
we can't just pick up and leave.
Exactly. There are no teachers here who teach summer school and then leave for the winter to go to Arizona. Or there are no Arizona teachers who come here for the whole summer.
Probably not.
You're not allowed to just put your life on hold for 3 months.
If you live in the States.
Exactly.
But apparently in Dubai, you can.
We should fight for
or
that.
Mumbai. What are we talking about right now?
Dubai.
Dubai.
No air conditioning inside. Dubai,
And we're going to build a tent.
they close the beaches.
Mm.
You couldn't even do that in Dubai because of the beaches.
Right.
You couldn't do what?
Couldn't have the dome.
Oh, no.
You could dome the beach. You could dome the water.
Imagine how hot the sand is in Dubai.
It's
got
got to be so hot it burns your feet.
Yeah.
Like it's not even a fun time.
Close the beaches at 9 a.m.
9
What time
in the
are the
morning.
beaches closed till?
It
Daylight?
doesn't
End
Probably
of
even
till
daylight?
matter.
dusk. I would
Doesn't
think
matter.
till dusk.
Because
it
nobody
would
would
be
want to
safe.
be there. Wouldn't even matter. They're just closed because you'll burn up. Exactly.
That's crazy.
You
I
would
think that there's a
crazy.
part of the world that's like that.
There's like half of the world is like that. We're so
Okay.
sheltered here, Amanda. That's what we're saying.
Okay.
Like how
Where else do they close the beaches at 9 o'clock because it's so hot?
Antarctica?
Yes,
They're
it's very
closed.
hot
They're
there.
closed all the time. It's a different kind of hot.
Right.
So hot it's cold. Like when we had our grand wedding and you went into the water
Yes.
and it hurt your feet.
And then you couldn't feel it.
That's Antarctica.
Yeah.
Antarctica.
That is just like Antarctica.
Yeah. Iceland. They are always closing the beaches. in
Iceland is
like
green.
I feel like Iceland is warmer.
It is.
It is.
But they close the beaches because
feel right.
they have so many seals.
Too many seals on the beaches.
So it's closed for seals.
But that's not because it's hot.
No, she just said
No.
where else do they close the beaches at 9? She didn't say because of heat.
No. I'm just wondering where the beaches are closed,
Yeah.
so I don't go there in the
I feel like
summertime.
around Dubai.
Because if I
would
went to Dubai on vacation in the summertime and I couldn't go to a beach,
No.
we would be having some problems.
Yeah,
Probably
that'll be an
Iran
issue.
and
In Dubai.
Iraq. Probably those beaches are closed at 9.
Probably.
So that's too hot. You don't want to be there. Exactly. Persian Gulf, pretty much that whole area,
Right.
just shut down at 9.
What about Spain?
Spain's okay. Spain's nowhere near that. So that's totally good. Spain,
Greece, are the beaches good there in-
Greece.
in July?
Greece, the beaches are always open.
France?
France, the beaches are
Italy
open.
is good, I think, in the summer.
The Italian
Where?
beaches are great.
Did you just call it Italy?
Italy.
She did. She likes to enunciate.
Italy.
Italy.
Last time I was in Italy, the beaches were open.
You've been to Italy?
No!
I was gonna say,
I would
you-
love to go to Italy.
You fancy.
I feel like I wouldn't really like the spaghetti in Italy, though.
Because it wouldn't be the same.
Because it would be too good.
And it would have fish in it.
And it would probably have some
I don't
stinky
like this
fish in
because
it.
it's too good.
Oh, you know.
Well, it's like we used to go to, and sometimes we still do. We go to like Mexico in the spring, right?
Okay.
And then the first thing I want when I come back is Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is
Okay.
delicious.
Because at these all-inclusive resorts, a lot of
Yes.
times they don't even serve Mexican food, or they have.
well, they do.
It's too authentic.
It's too authentic.
Right.
I want to go have, a
Yes.
Nacho Bel Grande.
Please give me a chimichanga.
Can I have a
What?
chimichanga?
And they're like, wait, we don't know what that is. You're like, yeah, where you take the meat and then you wrap it up and then you deep fry it. And they're like, no.
Don't you have those little dippy things filled with cheese? I love those dippy things
like
filled with cheese.
Cortez did back in the day. Deep
Just
fry
like
it.
Cortez.
No, he didn't. That's not. That's fake.
Was he-
Churros.
Churros. I've
Yes.
never asked for a churro.
Churro. What? Uno mas churro.
What's
por
that
favor.
little rodent called? Isn't it a churro?
Chinchilla. You're thinking
Good try.
chinchilla?
Good try.
Yeah, never
That'd be
mind.
Peru. You would eat a chinchilla in Peru.
Oh.
You would not eat a chinchilla in Mexico.
Would I eat it on the beach? Are Peru's beaches open?
Peru's beaches are always open. Peru, though, here's a fun fact about Peru.
You know the most random crap.
So, and it might not be Peru. I might be thinking of a different country. But
Here's
there,
a good fact about a country.
Maybe it is Peru.
there are penguins.
The Peruvian penguin.
Yes.
Just hanging out,
Just walking. And they walk through the mountains.
through the mountains.
To the beach. They come up. So penguins live in Antarctica. Okay, and that's a fact. We all know that. There's no disputing that.
How do they get to Peru?
The jet stream takes them in the water.
Oh.
There is the Humboldt penguin, also termed the Peruvian penguin.
Yeah! The Peruvian penguin, which is my new
takes the
nickname. From here on out, you will refer to me only as the Peruvian penguin.
What up, Peruvian penguin?
Thank you very much. What would you like us to call you?
Connie.
Connie
I'll
and
stick with Connie.
Connie.
and the Peruvian penguin.
Connie and the Peruvian penguin.
That's a great nickname.
I feel like that's like a. Sounds like something naughty.
Sounds
Like
like
a
a
movie?
children's
Like, I'm
book.
gonna do the Peruvian bit. Just sit back,
Oh
girl.
no, you won't.
I'm about to bust out the Peruvian
Step
penguin.
1, get a bow tie. Step 2, because a tuxedo, right? Cut a hole in the box.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're set, right?
That sounds like something naughty.
Oh, did we just invent a new move?
Yeah, but we got to figure out what it entails.
The Peruvian penguin.
We probably shouldn't do that on the radio
No.
because it's gonna be freaky.
We'll do it after hours.
We'll do it after.
Yeah, a little after hours. Put your thinking cap on over there, Amanda, because we're gonna get thinking about the Peruvian penguin.
If Amanda invented the Peruvian,
Here's what you do: you make a big mess in a room, And then you say, no, I don't want to do it to you. And you walk out of the room.
There's the Peruvian paper.
Done. You did the work for me.
It's the worst move ever.
It's like the Kentucky omelet that she invented, which is all the omelet ingredients minus the egg. Like, you're big on inventing things.
It's just like the Kentucky
They're
omelet.
the same thing.
I forgot about the Kentucky
Yeah,
omelet.
that's where you take everything with no egg, because Amanda hates
I was
eggs.
hoping that the whole Kentucky thing wasn't going to come back
No, and it's
now that
not.
we've been gone. But
Yes, it is.
oh, here it is.
It's not coming back.
What up, Kentucky? Thank you, Curtis, for reminding me about Kentucky. And
You're
What
the
up,
omelets.
y'all?
Okay, so Amanda's kin are from Kentucky. So we call her Kentucky, and here she is. And that was...
I'm very talented
Why do you talk like that?
I feel okay.
Like, why is your
because I'm
voice
from
changing?
Kentucky.
Here's the thing. Whenever we play this music,
Speaks
how do
British.
you have to talk?
Like the Queen Mum.
So now, whenever we play this
Wow.
music, you gotta talk Kentucky.
My
Talk.
grandma likes Diet Coke.
That's a pretty Kentuckian
And that's
thing to
true.
say. That's pretty much how people in Kentucky talk. My grandma likes Diet Coke, and that's
My
true.
grandma likes Diet Coke.
What if you were from the Kentucky of England,
What is the Kentucky of
Oh
England?
my gosh.
Scotland?
No, I feel like it would be, wouldn't it be the race, horse racing, the Derby track? It's very fancy, but it's
England?
in Kentucky.
Churchill Downs?
Yes.
Yeah, the horse racing
I feel
track.
like that's the England of Kentucky.
the Derby.
Wait. You're not talking right.
She's confused because we're trying to get her to
She
do.
is confused.
So confused. That was my best shot.
That's a bad.
That was like a
shot.
mixture, kind of.
Well, that's what we're looking for.
It was like
Right, that's what you asked for, but I don't know how to do it.
it's like both.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want to do both right now.
Y'all. Y'all. This is difficult for me.
Yeah.
It probably is.
Yeah,
Probably is.
it is.
Think what would Hugh Laurie do?
That's what I think that like every day.
Because he could do it. He could pull it off.
Yeah, but he does one or the other.
Right.
He really has a British accent, though. You know that.
In real
Yes.
life.
In real life.
He's house.
He either talks normal, like
in real
himself.
life, he's not house.
No. Well, to
No.
me, in my real life, he's house.
Yes. In your world,
In his real life, he's not house.
he's not house.
He's Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie with a British accent.
Right. And he doesn't really use that cane.
No,
Maybe he does. I
his
don't
leg is
know.
perfectly fine.
Is it really?
In real life.
And he's not
Mhm.
a doctor.
I googled that once.
Hey, does Hugh Laurie need that cane?
They wrote that into his character.
Yeah.
Just so happens all of his characters carry a cane.
Exactly. Well, exactly.
Ah.
Because you see him in a second movie with a cane, and you think, okay, he needs that. That's something that's real for
Ugh.
him. And then it turns out, no, he doesn't need that cane. Doesn't need it at all. That's house.
That's
House
what
is the
Google
one-
said anyway.
Google knows everything.
Google's smart.
We got a Google machine.
I know.
Like right in here, we got several of them.
We do.
We can do so many things.
It's called
there.
the computer.
We call it the
The
computer.
Google machine.
The
we like to
Google
refer to it
machine.
as. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he does not use a real cane. He
does.
What is
It's not
a
a
real
real cane, but a fake cane. Yes,
a
he
real
uses
cane.
I mean,
all
it's
the
a
time.
real cane, but he doesn't need it
For acting.
for acting.
Okay, uses it for
He
acting.
did in house though.
In house, he
Need it.
acted it.
He acted it.
The character needed it.
Yes.
And that character did not speak British.
He did not speak
I
English.
almost said that. I almost said he didn't speak English, but he did.
Speak British.
He didn't speak the British.
He didn't
No.
speak it.
He did a very good accent too. I'm always impressed by people with their accents when they do that because I cannot do one.
Even this guy?
No, not so much her.
Okay.
What guy?
You're that guy.
You have a good British accent though, I think.
Thank
Even
you.
though
and I appreciate that.
we get emails saying you sound like the Queen Mother, but she's British.
and that's fine.
Right?
That's my intention.
Oh, that's what you're going for? Is to
Yeah.
sound like her?
Well, after the
Yes.
third email, she said, "Yeah, that's what I'm trying
Oh,
to
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
I mean, if that's
intending
who
on
I sound
doing.
like.
do." Exactly. Of course. Obviously,
what
I'm
I'm
going for
going
that.
for.
Obviously.
If you're going to pick one British person to emulate, I feel like it should be the Queen.
Ooh.
Oh,
No.
No. I don't think so.
I would go the wrestler, the British Bulldog,
Yeah, him.
who was not really even British. He was American. But I would be him if I was going to be one.
I don't know who I would be.
One British person.
Oh, what's his face? Who's in all the kissy movies with Sandra Bullock?
Yes.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
You'd be Hugh Grant.
Another Hugh.
I would be Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant is great.
You cannot steal my Hugh Grant.
Too
Think
late.
of your own stupid British person.
Already did.
You
Hugh
could
Grant.
both be Hugh Grant.
You be Hugh and I'll be Grant.
Fine, I'll be Elizabeth Hurley. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be her.
And I'll cheat on you with a guy.
And then I'll marry some super rich dude
And I'll be in funny movies with Sarah Jessica Parker.
and never have a lasting relationship. Congratulations.
Thank you. Seems like I'm the big loser.
And you stole it away from Connie.
don't wanna
The thing
be
you
Hugh
actually
Grant.
took
If
was
you
not
are in
worth it.
America, you're going to be over there too.
I want to be Hugh Grant.
Okay, you can be Hugh Grant.
No, I don't want to be Hugh Grant.
You're the Hugh Grant of here.
Yeah. Well, hello. I'm the Hugh Grant of here.
You totally are. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I think Hugh Grant is a knight.
Sir Hugh Grant.
Please call Sir Hugh.
Sir
That's
Hugh.
the worst knighted name ever. Hello, Sir Hugh. Mm-hmm. Sir
Who
Hugh.
decides if you're a knight? The Queen?
I think the Queen or Parliament.
What the heck does George Clinton have to do with it? Why is he-
Parliament.
You got to be a certain age to get
Why
that
is he
joke.
telling people it's okay to be a knight? You know, he's all
Amanda,
like,
do you have any idea what that means?
No.
No. We
Oh, the band.
we want the funk.
yeah.
Gotta have the funk.
Yeah.
Is that Parliament Funkadelic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Very good.
That's who I thought you
Very
were talking
good,
about.
Amanda son.
We're great at this. When we-
Good to be back,
It's
isn't
great.
it?
We missed you.
Is anybody listening right now?
No.
Probably not.
Let's see, 7708.
But we're having fun, so whatever.
95.7. We got Connie and Curtis T-shirts from Pegasus Sports. And you know what it comes with this time around?
An Andy Grammer pair of tickets?
2 tickets to Andy Grammer.
Yeah.
2 T-shirts, Connie and Curtis, sorry. And we're going to throw in some Andy Grammer tickets, too, at 7708957. Actually, it's the Andy Grammer contest, and we're throwing in
the
T-shirts.
T-shirts. Andy Grammer's playing at the Bob, at home inside the Bob on September 10th.
This is a little intimate show. It's going to be him hanging out. We are the only way to get tickets. Channel 95.7 from 6 a.m. until 8 p.m. Right now, you got a pair of them and 2 Connie and Curtis, sorry, T-shirts.
All right, good luck. 7708-957. It is 724 now.
Wake up.
736 to Channel 95.7. Connie Curtis, 67 degrees right now, sunny and 78 the high today. We are having first day of school issues in here.
All right, so
we can't get our tape started.
remember when tape used to have a little piece of paper at the end of it?
Yes.
And then you would just grab it and you'd start it and you'd be fine. This tape does not have that.
I started it already.
No, it ripped.
Oh no.
You-
I did start it. If you look in the trash, there is the little arrow thing.
Oh, it
But
it did have paper, and Amanda sabotaged our
No, I
tape.
didn't.
Here's what came off.
Oh, Amanda.
See that little piece?
Yes.
Do you want me to go get another one?
Nope.
No.
I cut.
Curtis is figuring it out. I spent about 5 minutes trying to figure it out.
I had it
just
on the
kept
thing. I
shredding.
had like ripped it. You know, I'd brought the tape to the part where it cuts.
Yeah, and when I went to take a piece off, it just shredded.
Maybe it's just junk tape.
It does seem to be pretty junky tape, but here we go.
Yay! Did you get it? Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
Oh, my gosh, look at it. It's shredding all over the place.
No, that's because I had to cut it with my key
Oh, okay.
to start it.
Oh, there you go.
We're good. Whoo!
It's like when you can't start toilet paper
Wait.
That's a problem.
and you know your song is ending, so you got to hurry up and get that toilet paper started.
Right. All right, Amanda, I fixed the tape. Don't
Thanks.
worry.
Thanks
Thank you,
so much.
Curtis, for fixing the tape.
I mean, I went and found it.
So you're saying that you started the tape.
I did.
And it was fine on the reel, and then I pulled it, and that kept happening.
Okay.
It kept shredding like that.
So one of you, I don't want to say one of you is at fault, but I think maybe both of you are at fault for the whole tape
Or I
thing.
think it's just junky tape.
I don't know.
It's not. Blame
I
the
would like
tape.
to blame the tape.
When in doubt, blame the tape. All right, we have some Amanda drama here to figure out because Amanda had her big bachelorette party for her friend, and Amanda paid for everything.
Because she's the maid of honor.
Told
so she
every-
bought all the tickets for the little excursions they were going on.
Told everyone, hey, I need this money back. No one sent an envelope with money in it. They had 2
Right.
months they could have done that.
Right, and nobody sent it to you. And then Curtis said, oh, they'll all pay you right when you get there.
Yeah, or I said maybe someone will offer to pay, just buy you drinks. Like, oh, I don't have money, but I have a credit
Right.
card. Can I buy you drinks? So what happened?
So, I will rewind a little bit before the bachelorette party.
Okay.
At the bridal shower,
Oh,
because I was approached by pretty much all of the girls, and they said, "We owe you money."
Okay. pretty
Okay,
much
so
all
I
the
was
girls.
feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
But all of them pretty much stated, I don't have cash with me right now, but I'll get you back next week, a Saturday, when the bachelorette party is.
Okay.
So I'm feeling pretty good walking into this. I had brought Nicole to the hotel that we were staying at.
Nicole's the bride.
Yeah.
Nicole is the bride.
Did you pay for the hotel for everyone too?
I did not pay for the hotel.
Okay, Nicole took care
No,
of that.
Nicole did not take care of that either. That was another one of her family members took care of that for the whole
Oh,
group. They
that's
weren't even there.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get to the hotel, and two of the girls approach me right away in front of everybody else. We owe you money. They open their wallets, hand me the cash.
Okay, that's what I thought would happen.
Another girl later on opens her wallet, hands me the cash.
Okay.
So that's 3 out of 6.
3
now.
out of 6.
Okay.
Okay.
The other three?
The other 3, nothing.
No mention.
No mention,
Never?
no paying, no offering to buy drinks,
Wow.
no offering to buy dinner, nothing. No offer of any kind of money to me.
Still, now to this minute, you have not been paid by half of them.
Yes.
Okay, so at the end of the night, you said to them,
I didn't want to say anything in front of the bride.
no, why would you? The bride knows that you paid and they owe you money.
And that's fine, but I didn't want to do that in front of her. She was having a very good time, and I didn't want to stop the festivities with, hey, you owe me money.
Hey, stop! Stop!
Wait.
These festivities.
Everyone hold on.
We're
Put down
pausing
that
them.
wang straw.
There was none of that. I
No
was
more suck
surprised.
for a buck. That ends now.
I need my money.
Now, hold
honey.
on. Did you feel that the party grinded to a halt when the 3 women opened their purses and gave you the money?
No, because that was on their time, but I didn't want to be like, yo, you owe me money.
Yeah. Hey, do you have the $30 or the $40 or the whatever you owe me?
You couldn't have said anything like to the side where Nicole wasn't
I could have. I
standing
don't know.
there in the conversation.
I
So
just
what are you
felt
gonna do
bad.
now, Amanda?
I guess I'm probably going to
send him a
email. No, I'm going to email and just politely
An
say,
invoice.
Yeah.
hey, it was a lot of fun to see you guys. My credit card bill is due in a week. I really need that money. Thank you so much. Here is my address again.
Wow.
And now it's going to cost you whatever more cents because you're going to have to use a
40,
stamp.
44 cents. Now, are you going to, are you actually going to use the money to pay off your credit card?
Yes, I'm holding the
Okay.
cash that I have gotten from these girls specifically to take to the bank and put in my checking
Wait.
account.
I thought you already had the credit card statement due. I thought it had already come and gone.
That's what she told them the first time.
Oh.
But
No,
this is
I
real.
bought the tickets specifically. I waited until the day that I knew I would have
End
to.
of the cycle.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
But the end of the cycle is nearing.
You should probably send them a screenshot.
Yes.
Here's my cycle.
Absolutely.
Here's my
No, they
cycle.
don't care about your cycle. They don't want to know any of that. Like, that's disgusting.
That's
no.
TMI.
Exactly.
I got my cycle and my
One
cycle.
cycle is stopping, another one is starting. I need my money now.
Oh, why are you telling us this?
Wait a minute. Did you get a motorcycle?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I would just send him a bill and say, hey, listen, ladies. But I always get in trouble because I never use the cash to
actually pay what it's for.
So, like, I'll be out with a group of friends and I'll say, hey, I'll just put this on the credit card.
Yeah.
And then later they'll give me cash.
Right.
And then I just spend that cash. You know, so then and Katie's like, "Well, didn't they pay you back?" Yeah, they paid me back, but I spent it. Well, we need that money. I'm like, "Well, I spent that money."
Well, I spent it.
Right, but on a positive note, I didn't use the credit card again because I had cash.
Right.
So really,
it's neat the way that works.
I saved some money.
Uh-huh.
You know, so
Right.
so then we should all be happy about this, not yelling at me. But that never works.
Do you think you'll ever see that money?
No.
My
Because I'm
goodness,
definitely not going to
yes.
ask for it at the wedding.
When is the wedding?
It's on the 27th, so like 3 weeks.
The end of the month. Say if you don't pay me, you're not walking.
You must pay me before you walk down
No,
that aisle.
say, as the maid of honor, if I have not been paid this $30, you are not walking down
Oh,
the
yes.
aisle.
And also copy Nicole in on that email.
Yes.
She'll
I have
love that.
Nicole's permission to say this.
Nicole has told, and get that mom who tried to like steal your thunder, get her in on it too.
What mom tried to steal her thunder?
Remember the
The
mom?
groom's
Oh,
stepmom,
right.
which, by the way,
So much drama.
is having a completely separate shower this Saturday.
Which everyone has paid her, I bet.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's probably why the bridesmaids
They're
haven't
afraid
been able
of
to
her,
pay.
right.
The bridesmaids
No,
haven't
they're
paid-
not even invited to that.
Who's invited to that shower?
Just the stepmom's family.
No, those girls are invited too.
Oh, you think so? Everybody but Amanda's
Everyone
invited.
but Amanda is invited.
The real fun shower.
Yeah. Because Amanda is
Lies.
she is a downer, and she's always hitting people up for money. Seriously.
That
It's
they
like-
owe me. It's not like I'm just asking for money for no reason.
It's like, who invited this homeless guy to the wedding, hitting everybody, the panhandler? She's like, I'm the maid of honor. They owe me the money. Yeah, go panhandle at some other reception.
No, I
lady.
just said I wasn't going to ask
Get
for
outta
the money
here.
at the wedding. How was my panhandling?
Okay, so let's say
You should pass a hat down the head table.
You all owe me.
Exactly.
are you ever going to say anything to Nicole, the bride,
No.
if these girls do not pay you?
No, I will just
What are you gonna
incur the cost, and I will just pay it.
Just talk
and
to
I
the
will
girls.
Be unhappy about it, but I will just pay it. I am going to talk to them. I'm going to email them, but I'm not going to like
Call them.
I bet you get money from one out of the three.
probably.
I bet if you call them, like actually talk to people, it will work out better for you.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, you should call.
I could do that.
It's very easy to ignore email.
Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't get your email.
Right.
You get it on your phone, and you're horseback riding, and you're like, "Oh, I'll get that later," and then because you got all this
That's
extra
what they
money.
do.
They got all this money burning a
Yeah,
hole
so now
in their
everybody's
pocket.
horseback riding.
And they're doing whatever. I
So
mean,
random.
Yeah, you spend your money where you are, right?
Yeah, that's usually how it
So
works.
if you're in a corral,
then suddenly you're horseback
how much
riding.
to ride that horse? And they're like $30. And like, well,
Thank God Amanda's such a doormat.
Oh no, I could use it to ride this horse, or I could pay back this girl.
I better ride the horse.
Well,
Well,
then
you
you
already
gotta-
rode the pedal tavern that we went on, and
Well,
that's what was $30.
and she obviously doesn't care about the money because she didn't even bring it up. I was with her the whole night. She never said a thing.
I didn't think that it was appropriate.
So you know what? I don't think she even cares. We ran into a very similar situation. Okay, so we went to a baseball game and to the Jimmy Buffett concert with a group of friends. One of the groups, one couple, ended up pretty much just chauffeuring us around
Right.
for the whole weekend and driving us and taking us to their house and everywhere. And they had bought all the tickets for everything.
Right.
So we paid them for the Jimmy Buffett tickets right away. First thing, like, here's the money.
Right.
And then as the weekend...
Which is very nice. You should.
Yes. And as the weekend progressed, we kind of realized that they're spending a lot of money here on other things that, okay, we can give them some money back. So we gave them more money just at the end, unsolicited.
That's so nice of you
That's
guys.
just what
I wish I
people-
would have went with you.
That's just what people should do.
That's what you should do, but people
know?
don't.
People don't. People just see, okay, I see all this money being spent.
Well, you
Thanks.
wonder how much of it is intentional.
Right.
If somebody, like, how much of it is intentional, these girls hoping that they're not going to have to pay Amanda?
Zero.
Right.
Because she's just going to forget about it.
I think zero of it is that.
Well, then why wouldn't they say something when everybody else was paying? Why wouldn't they say right then, hey, I don't have my money
Were they
with
all
me?
together?
So me and the bride walk into the hotel room, and everyone else had been there before us, and they were setting up decorations and whatever.
Oh,
So we walk in.
That
Everyone,
who paid for?
Nicole, the bride's aunt, paid
Okay.
for it, but she was not even there. Like, she
Okay.
just said, "This is on me. This is a treat. Don't pay me back." She was very clear about that this is just a gift.
Okay.
Did you
So-
offer her some money, though, just because you know how it is?
But I never said this was a gift. If I would have said this was a gift, then I wouldn't have expected any money back.
Okay, go on.
Anyway, we walk in, and all the other girls are just standing in a line waiting to like receive Nicole.
Right.
And as they're still standing in a line and everyone's saying hi to me after they've said hi to the bride,
Mm-hmm.
two of them say, "In this line, we owe you money." Grab their wallets and hand me the money in front of everybody else.
Okay.
Did the other ones, like, look away?
Right.
I don't-
Look at their shoes.
I
Let's
mean, they
get
were
outta here.
still very clearly just standing there while I was being handed this money.
Okay.
And did you say, thank you for the money that you owe me? I believe the rest of you owe me some money.
No, I didn't think that was an appropriate time.
But it was.
But you were just talking about money.
But it was.
It's a
You
natural
were just
progression.
right.
It fits perfectly.
I just didn't want to put anyone in an awkward position.
It's not awkward. They knew. Whatever. Okay, you just need to keep
Yeah.
us updated. We need to
I
find
will.
out what happens with Moneygate.
Well, so are you
You have
not
to
going to
pay
pay your
back.
credit card bill? Or are you going to
Oh
send
no,
it,
I'm going
send
to
it
pay
in?
my credit card bill.
Excuse me, Bank of America.
Yeah.
I didn't get paid, so
Here's-
you're not getting paid.
Here's what you should do. Say, email the three who have not paid you and say, here is my balance. I have paid this amount. You will notice that it is $90 short. Here's the link for you to contribute your $30.
Can you imagine?
And-
Here's my password.
Yes, it needs to be done by the end of business on Friday. If it is not, I'm going to send creditors after you.
That's a great way to handle it.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
a great
that-
way. We
that's-
want her to keep friends. We don't want her to lose.
They're not her friends.
They're not my friends.
She can't even
They're the
ask
bride's
them,
friends.
Can't even ask them for money. They're not her friends.
Oh, They're not your friends?
Like if you and I, Connie, are going out and I'm spending a bunch of money on you, eventually I'm going to say, hey, pull some money out. That's what friends do. You don't just ride the coattails for the whole
Well,
time.
I don't even think that they would get that far. You wouldn't have to ask me for money.
No.
I would be paying for
I'd be
things,
taking it out
too.
of your purse. Seriously.
Where's your wallet? Give me that money you owe me
Look at
now.
I found. Woo!
Connie and Curtis.